Welcome to the Star Child Talk Show
Giving children a voice.
with
Ariella.
and Joy.
Joriels.
So this talk show is all about giving a child a voice. Well, often parents are like, today we have to eat our vegetables, and then they never ask you what you want to do. There are times where they're like, you have to go maybe for basketball, but then you wanted to go for soccer. But then they never ask you what you're interested. They always think that they know what's the best for you. But most times children need to speak. They need to say what they want or what they need or what they feel like they are comfortable with. Because sometimes children, like, let me say, for example, Joy comes and tells me, Ariella, go wash your clothes. And I'm like, but no, I don't want to wash my clothes, I want to watch TV all day. But did anyone ask me what I wanted to do? Did anyone ask me? Because they are my clothes. Am I right? Because like most times children are put to the level where they have no say about their lives, and that is a problem in Africa. So yeah, that's what the talk show is mostly about.
This is the Star Child Talk Show. And in this talk show, we shall be, like my co-host Ariella already told us, we shall be giving children a voice. Apart from the parents, she mentioned the parents, but literally children have a mind of their own. They have emotions, they have views, they have a mindset. And we want to give every child an opportunity to speak about current affairs, about home, about school, anything literally. And this very episode, we are starting with something very exciting. So, dear parents, we request you to make sure your children get to watch this. And dear children, make sure you ask your parents and you get to watch this. It's going to be very, very exciting. And just in case you want to be a part of this, you can talk to us on, we shall give you the contacts shortly, but first, you have to like, you have to share, and click the bell button so that you have the notification for whenever we update our YouTube channel. Okay, so we shall go right into today's particular topic in a little bit. This is the Star Child Talk Show, giving children a voice with Joriels. In this particular episode, we are talking about post-COVID education, and this time more to do with our emotions, how it has been, how have we been coping, because very many things have happened. These children, some of them had to repeat class, some of them had to ended up in the same class with their younger ones. Some of them had to skip some classes, and all of these things, apart from the actual academics impact, we have everything else. For instance, how do they feel? How is the atmosphere? Basically, what we're looking at is to address the emotional part of the children. And so I'm going to ask Ariella as the very first guest. Okay, she's my co-host, but today she's going to be my guest. I'm going to ask her her experience, what it has been like. And then we shall be having correspondents in the field. Yes! You get to speak to us, you get to be a part of this. They will be telling us what others have experienced, what the experience has been. So we're starting with Ariella right now. Over to you.
So you asked me about how this COVID stuff has affected us, most children. Some of us have been taken to lower grades. Some of us have skipped a little more grades than normal. Some of us have stayed in the grade. Let me say, before COVID, you were in grade 2, in P2. Now again, you're in P2 this year. Yes, some people that has happened to them. Some maybe you were in P3, now you're in P7. Like, it has been really confusing for most of us.
Maybe to ask you a little bit, you could start with the school where you go to and the class. And then tell us where you were before COVID and now where you are at.
Well, I'm in JoyLove Christian International Academy. It's a school in Ndeje, and it's an SCE. So when lockdown came, most we were doing online studying. Yes, it wasn't as quick as normal studying, but like it really also messed us up, even though we are SCE, because at this level there are some children where we really are behind in our grade levels, or maybe we are too ahead of ourselves, so that's the reason of some stuff, because most of us are too ahead, most of us are too behind, most of us stayed in the places that we were the last year. So it has been a really confusing past year, but with the grace of the Lord we'll be fine.
So how has the atmosphere been? Do fellow children pick up on you? Have they been supportive? The parents and the teachers, because we want to know things like bullying, things like belittling you for where you are at. Have any of these things kind of occurred to you in particular?
In fact, Joy, yes, that has happened a lot in school, but the most part that hurts me the most is that some people bully each other because of the kind of grade they are in. Because some of them have been put ahead and they feel so magnified about it, but in the inside of them they really know that it hurts them, that they didn't work on a few parts of their grades. And then there are some that were put behind, and that's even more breathtaking, because it can literally emotionally kill you, because being put down to a grade level and it wasn't even your fault. Because there are times where you do stuff and then they have to push you down just because of what you did. But then this side, it really hurts a lot, because they put you down in a grade level and you didn't even do anything about it, because all you did was just go back and be quarantined like the rest of the people. And then when you come back to school, when you're able to come back to school, then you're in a lower grade level. So that really hurts. And then also when you come back and you're in the same grade level, that also hurts a lot, because you've already studied them, you're supposed to be in a higher grade, but now you're still there. And some parents really feel hurt that their children have to go through this, because it's a lot to handle emotionally.
As a matter of fact, I have a feeling, it has an implication even financially, because then you have to pay school fees all over again. So now what we're going to do is go into the field and have some of our correspondents in different parts of the country tell us how the children have been feeling about this.
Laviana, and I have come with my friend Don. He's going to tell us briefly about his story, how he was passing through when the president looked down schools. So he's going to introduce himself, then he will tell us more.
My name is Felicia Delmoyne, and I'm 11 years old. When the president looked down the schools, I was in primary 4 term 1, and when he opened the schools, I wanted to go to another class, but I failed. So I had to come back to P4. When I came back to P4, I started performing very well. So I'm encouraging all of the people who are repeated classes to don't be afraid. You'll be among the best. God has a good plan for you.
As we have heard from him, we have.
So what was the experience when you went back to school when other children went to P4, P5, P6 and upper classes?
Children were encouraging me, and I wouldn't get scared. And some people even put me in their prayers.
So you didn't have bad friends, as in bad groups of friends, undermining you.
Yeah, I did have.
So how did you used to feel when you find a group talking about you, how you went back to it?
Actually, at school, I wouldn't find a group talking about bad words or good. They just like, let's pray for this guy.
Hello everyone, this is Tumoische Kevin Genesis. I am 10 years old. Before lockdown, I was in P3. After lockdown, I'm in P5. And during lockdown, I was studying online. I was studying P4 online. And after lockdown, I went to P5. And the challenges that I'm having in P5 is because I didn't study some things of P4, and the experience is that every time I keep improving. Thank you for listening to me. Bye. God bless you. Hello everyone, this is Jasmine Karen Wamuja. I am 11 years old. Before lockdown, I was in primary 4. During lockdown, my father enrolled me in online studies. And after lockdown, when they opened schools, I still went back to P5 because online studies were a little difficult for me. So I didn't understand everything the teacher was saying because like the teachers weren't physical. Now I understand everything. Now my experience in P5 is I get better grades these days, and I am grateful for God who made me repeat P5. Otherwise I would be struggling in P6 without understanding. And my challenges are when they bring some things that are hard for me in exams. Those are my challenges. Thank you everyone for your time. May God bless you. Hello everyone, this is Jedediah Caleb. I am 9 years old. Before lockdown, I was in P2. During lockdown, my father enrolled me in P3. I understood P3 and I passed with flying colors. After lockdown, I went in P4 and then I found that there were no members. So I skipped and I went to P5. I stayed in P5, and now what I am experiencing in P5 is that I am doing well. I'm getting better grades and I'm improving every term. And my challenge is there is much I have not learned, but they are teaching us some P4 stuff, and I am benefiting by reading my sister's P4 books. Thank you, that's all I have. May God bless you. Bye.
Hey, welcome back. You are watching The Star Child, giving children a voice with Arielle
and Joy
Joriels. Thank you so much, our correspondents from the field. Seriously, this is a very serious topic, and I pray that all the parents and the children alike, teachers and everybody, the stakeholders, take this seriously. So now we're going to wrap up this show. Ariella is going to talk to us about, is going to give us her closing shots. Ariella, what do you think is the way forward, literally?
Well, the way forward is to keep on going, and for parents, what I have to say is we should keep on encouraging the children to keep on going. We should motivate them because this is a really hard time to go through, but keep on encouraging them, keep on motivating them, keep on telling them it's better, because every day is better than the other. You know, every year is better than the other. Even though last year wasn't so good, at least this one is not that bad. Maybe the next one will be even better. Maybe the next one will be the best, but we should keep on motivating them and encouraging them. What I have to say for children is we should stop bullying others and putting them to a low level just because they were put in a lower grade, or they will stay in their grade, because it wasn't their fault. In fact, it was no one's fault, but everything happens for a reason. So sometimes there's something that will happen. Maybe it will seem like the worst thing that can ever happen to someone, but then there's something better ahead of you. So you should keep on going. And then teachers, we should we shouldn't give up on these children, because it's not like they are going to stop at any level, but like we should keep on giving them that encouragement, because they need it at this point of life, because there is a time in life where the worst can happen, but then there's a time in life where the best can happen. So every day is better than the next. So like we should keep on going, because life is just a roller coaster. It has its ups, it has its downs, it has its middles, it has its everything. So let's keep on going and keep on thriving.
Encourage our viewers to keep watching, and then also encourage them to like, encourage them to share, and encourage them to smash it.
Smash that bell button.
Yeah, from us, that's it for now. See you next time.
And please tune in to the next one, because it's going to be...
Yeah, it's gonna be woo!